I'm presenting my paper on microteaching. Microteaching is a scaled-down teaching encountered in class size and class time. It simply means teaching in a small scale. The idea of microteaching was originated at Stanford University in the USA in 1963 during an experimental project on teaching skill. It was started actually as an experiment. Dwight W. Allen, along with his fellow mate, evolved the technique of microteaching in the late 60s to develop a tool to measure the attainment of teaching skill. Microteaching is a teacher education technique which allows teacher to apply well-defined teaching skill to a lesson prepared carefully in a planned series of 5 to 10 minutes. Sorry, there is 5 to 10 minutes encountered with a small group of real classroom students and often with the opportunity to observe the performance with a video tab. Microteaching helps an individual teacher to develop or modify specific teaching skills under controlled teaching practice through immediate feedback. Its main purpose is to train inexperienced student teacher for acquiring teaching skill. In contrast to traditional teaching, during microteaching, teaching is carried out on under controlled situation, and the role of the supervisor is specific and well defined to improve teaching. What are the characteristics? So let us discuss about the characteristics of microteaching. Microteaching is a real teaching that focuses on developing teaching skill. It includes a group of students consists of 5 to 10 people. Duration is of 5 to 10 minutes. It covers small topic with few objectives. Microteaching provides immediate feedback. It provides opportunity to modify the behavior by repeating the performance. There are a few steps of microteaching and we have to proceed uh, according to the steps, following the steps. Number one, plan. This step involves selection of a topic and related content. The topic is analyzed into different activity of the teacher and student. The activities are planned in logical sequence. Next characteristic is to teach. And this teach or teaching involves the attempts of the teacher trainees to use the component of skill in a suitable situation in the process of teaching learning as per the planning activities. If the situation is not as visualized in the planning of the activities, the teacher should modify his or her behavior as per the demand of the situation of the class. And the teacher should have the courage and conviction or confidence to handle the situation arising in the class effectively. Next important aspect is feedback. It means giving information to the teacher trainee about his or her performance, and this helps the teacher trainee to improve his or her performance in the desired direction. So feedback helps us actually to assess ourselves. After getting the feedback, we are able to know as to the weak points or the past positive points, our strength, our weaknesses, and we can work upon the weaknesses and we can get the opportunity to improve ourselves. Replan. The teacher trainee replan his or her lesson, incorporating the points of strength and removing the points not skillfully handled during teaching in the previous attempt, either on the same topic or on another topic, suiting the teacher trainee for improvement. Reteach is another important aspect. This involves teaching the same group of students if the topic is changed, or a different group of students if the topic is the same. This is done to remove monotony of the students. The teacher trainee teaches the class with renewed courage and confidence to perform better than the previous attempt. So there is always a scope for improvement. We can always improve ourselves. The teacher trainee can improve, and the students can get the benefit. Then re-feedback is also there. It is the most important component of micro-teaching for behavior modification of the teacher trainee in the desired direction in each and every skilled practice. So re-feedback is also crucial to our understanding of micro-teaching. What are the advantages? Micro-teaching provides constructive feedback. It can be done in small setting. It builds up confidence in the teacher. Teaching skill can be learned by breaking them into smaller parts. So these are some of the advantages of micro teaching. Of course, it has certain limitations as well. Micro teaching is a very time consuming technique. It can cover only a few specific skills, because in a small time duration we have to complete the process. So only a few specific skills can be covered. A large number of trainees cannot be given the opportunity for reteaching and replanning. It is skill oriented and always need a person for supervision. So these are some of the limitations of micro teaching. Thank you.